Okay, so I think the big gun forward. Wait a minute. Is he in it? He might be in it. Let's try this first. If I can kill him. Oh, no! No line of sight. I think he's just out of it. I think he's just out of it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, we gotta get rid of him.
Another notch on the macro cannon.
Okay, shoot him. Shoot him again. Not much else you can do. Oh, we got these little guys. They do anything? That can hurt. Bastard can shoot. Tell you what, let's get rid of him. Oh, little bastard has some hit points too. Oh, I keep missing him. All right, so I can move here. Big gun him. I like it. Nice. Very nice. Shoot him again. I don't really need to do that. I think just... Oh, I gotta still move. Oh, well then... You should blow up. All right. Just out of range. I don't care about the torpedoes. If I go here, I can hit you with that one and hit you with that one. That's probably the best bet I'm gonna have. I don't think that got me where I needed to go. I think he's gonna hit me no matter what. The other guy fly away? I think I killed him, did I? Maybe I did. What if I strafe? Let's try the strafe too. All right. Maybe he can't hit me from this far distance. just out of range. So I can't hit you from there. Can I big gun you here? No. I don't want to be in front of them, so I think the best bet, I'm just going to have to go over here and have them maneuver around me. Wait, next turn. Oh, sorry. Gotta move. Yeah, just out of range. Everything. I mean, I could move forward some. Oh, I gotta wait 2 turns. Never mind. The warp I can use, but I'm not going to. Yeah, we'll end it. Oh no. This reminds you of Battleship. I kind of been I was kind of looking for like a space tactical game. I love tactical games, so I was looking for a space one that would have something like this. So I kind of enjoy it. Because it is something I was interested in. Get rid of him. Alright, so I think we just gotta wait for these. The little dude's gone. Hopefully I got enough scrap metal to to make up for whatever damage I've taken. The scratch and itch? Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Now, we'll see how I feel towards the end of the game. But you get to do this, you're leveling up your ship. I like how you can put certain people on the ship so you can do all this stuff. So I got certain people on different stations. I like that. Just blow up, would you? Oh, I was going to say, what? 107 scrap. That should cover for whatever it costs. Jovian Pattern Class 2 drive. Add speed more, so maybe 1 more distance. Along with low acceleration and braking. Okay. We'll go put that on there and fix our ship. So fix. Better engines. Alright, so this world is explored. Don't do that. Hey! My people leveled up? Wait. So doing space battles, is that... I never noticed that. Was I already able to level up before I do any of this? Because I don't think space battles give me any extra XP. Okay, so we can go back there. That is for a companion's quest, but we still got to find... Yeah. Still got to find the prison system. This is safe. I spend all night looking for where I need to go. Space dust. You. The funky looking planet. Flood victims. It appears a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that was not burned up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. A herd of large hoofed rodents has gathered along the riverbanks. If the animals lose their usual habitat, they are doomed. And their vulnerable meat and pelts prove quite useful. Sure. The great hunt brings plentiful spoils and lifts the crew's spirits. The right to take shore leave and partake in the hunt is so coveted a prize that many are willing to sell their belongings and hefty bets in card games and even fight in improvised tournaments to win it. That's actually kind of cool. Can't be much on this planet. Nothing. Alright, we'll do a quick save. Right, because there's more pirates.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
Well, that's not fair. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Well, if we go here, I'm pretty sure I can unload so much stuff on you, so let's do that. Keep going for the same side. It's right here. No? Okay. If I go I don't have a way I can shoot you with a gun. Well, maybe. I was hoping I could shoot you with the big gun, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. If I do this. No. When moving, a flagship may make its next turn at 90 degrees instead of 45. Thought I would make a 90-degree turn. I didn't see much of a 90-degree turn. We'll go here. Hopefully he can't shoot me. Just okay. Make a revamped freelancer. I haven't played freelancer in a long time. I don't think there's a way I'm gonna hit you from here. Oh, wait, I lied. Yeah, go there. At least I get one shot off, right? And it's on the side I want to hit anyway. Still didn't get his shields down. Yeah, not far enough. Enter. Oh no! I didn't expect him to be able to turn like that. Okay, your shields are over here. Let's do that. I might be able, hopefully can pop up behind him so he can't hit me.
The impure tremble.
Such good. Look at him. He's activate Geller Field. Didn't do much. So if I go here, shoot you here.
No boarding actions. What a shame.
You're out. All right. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Maddie. Have a good night. It's not going to cost much to repair either. I wish they had a repair button right there so you can automatically just repair instead of coming into here to repair. Oh, I got full hull. Never mind. Don't even need to repair. Love it. Okay, so we haven't gone here. Do I need more promethium? I mean, it probably don't hurt. I don't have much chemicals. I don't have any mechanisms or weapons. I have 4. Get more promethium. We'll do it. All right. Gotta find something with our quest. I don't know where everything is at. So this whole thing is a search. A lot of these I've been to. We could try to make this safe. Nothing. That's dangerous. This is... Let's make it safe. I don't have very much of this. Oh, this is Uncharted, though. Never mind. Oops. Hopefully that still stays safe. Void ship remains. We're gonna save because I don't know what's gonna happen. Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine whose ship we approach belongs to. Telemetry clearly reveals that an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there are some air in some chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders? Yeah, let's go. We who walk down the same passageways, the same bays day after day, we are born to live and die at the hum of the ship's machines. We forever hunger in the smallest glimpse of another life and the chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us for the glory of the Imperium. So let's a tale about the Lord Captain, by the will of the Emperor's guardian, the commander of everything good and honest's soul upon the void ship. The time he boarded the vessel named the Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore, and an inexorable force of the swell, the wreckage vessel was confronting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still retained an atmosphere, but there is no life anywhere. The ship was dead. Machine spirits have dissipated in the darkness of space. It's just a husk that's left, and the rogue trader's crew are becoming scavengers swarming the carcass. Use tech. Scan it. Augur's keen eye scanned the vessel, identifying the void ship was gravely damaged in the process of final erosion. There's very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, service bay. After exchanging series of trills and warbles from the mysterious and ancient language, the tech piece responsible for the augurs reported that the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed sign of valuable components in the operations service bay. Lord Captain's next step was, Idira sent her feelers out with her psyker ability. With hostile eyes upon her, Idira sank into a trance. When she resurfaced, she reported that the ship has been the victim of a warp. The bridge has suffered worst of all. It was a section provoked by the greatest anxiety and trepidation in the psyker. Service bay was the least damaged section. Through Idira spoke with no particular interest. Turns attention to the scouts. Okay. Lord Captain decided which of the three teams would lead and who would be entrusted to their officers. Let it be known the names of the honest people who stood before the rogue trader in that moment. Attacked and grave young Ho Son, whose word was confirmed in his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by the time on deck 3 through 5. Captain Matina, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known to many as Grey Matina. She has been leading the units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on the deck had any doubts that navigating inside the wrecked ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metals, dead modules devoid of any atmosphere, collapsing passageways, and the whole breach the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be a delicate thread of voxlink. Let's say Grey Matina. It's kind of a cool picture. I like that. From here on, we'll relate the events based on what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain in the tour of the dread ship. Shuttles started up one after another and dispersed, each heading to its selected target. An hour spent on the cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then finally the rogue trader stepped into the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. Light of the torches revealed the sign of fireboard. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, quickly checked the archives and established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered of Cava Port, Gamma Port. Hey, I wonder if we're on our way to Cava Gamma then. I don't know where that's located yet. Grey Matina said the proper prayer for the situation, then she looked at expectantly at Lord Captain, waiting for orders. Awareness. Examine the service base. From here, we'll relate the events based on what have learned and witnessed. Okay. Yep. The Lord Captain's assessment provoked to be correct. After a thorough search, all the searches conducted by Grey Matina were, scouts found undamaged components and or marked them later for dismantling. Okay, I like it. Sounds crackled on the Vox speakers, and the light in the casing switched on. Signal messaging incoming first unit's frequency. Commander Young Ho Son calmly reported that his unit is making a satisfactory progress toward the ship's bridge. This was followed by a message from the 2nd unit, which was on the crew deck. The Vox speaker crackled, prepared to connect to the unit's commander, Captain Vesti. Word that came through sounded muffled, as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the Vox, but accidentally pressing the transmit button while occupied on something else. I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on, wait, what? It's moving. Uh-oh. The pale-faced Captain Matina barked out a stream of orders, telling the unit to close the ranks around the rogue trader and prepare for trouble. But the yelling in the Vox turned to laughter. I got you, old girl, boomed the voice in the speaker. It belonged to Captain Vesti, the commander of the unit exploring the middle deck. Don't panic, we're in good here. Not a thing to report. I hope you were just as uneventful. White with anger, Matina turned to the rogue trader. Captain Vesti has a unique sense of humor. Strongly suggest your lordship take him and Lord Captain diffused the conflict brewing between the two commanders. Diffused. Captain Vesti reported the unit's foray had not so far proceeded without incident. Mystical or otherwise, they had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passageway leading to the deck section on the arsenal of the storage depot was seriously damaged, especially the power cables proceeding further with dangers. Okay. After consulting with the officers, new orders. He headed to carry out the orders while the rogue trader and his team continued. Fortune smiled on the unit this time. Grey Matina, having trusted her instinct and experience, chose to return to the shuttle via an alternate route. One of the dark, branching passageways, the team discovered a modest but untouchable trove of cargo from Cava Gamma. Nice. The voice of Young Ho Son reached the Lord Captain's ears once again. The first unit's captain soberly reported that his people were proceeding to the bridge. The ensuing deathly silence alerted the Lord Captain that something was wrong. Following the gaze of his team, he saw that a unit dispatcher who was carrying a large voxcaster with the antenna and transmitter was lagging far behind the rest of the group. Transmissions indicated that dark there was no incoming messages. Even if there had been, Son's voice couldn't have sounded so close, as if the dispatcher or Son himself were standing right next to the rogue trader. Son here, Unit 1 proceeding to the bridge, said the voice again. Now it seemed to be coming from all sides, drawing in from left and right under the deck, and even from somewhere among the mess of cables overhead. Resist the illusion. Yes! Okay. Succeed. Lord Captain managed not only to maintain self-control, but also to keep the terrified unit from veering into outright panic. Led by the rogue trader, the scouts hurriedly retreated to the shuttle, pursued their comrade's disembodied voice, and continued to repeat the message. After returning to the shuttle, Mykillangelo received reports about Firebone's status. Tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the augure's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There also reports the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and returned the shuttle with valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. The augers and the Vox systems proved equally useless. The first unit, which had been exploring the bridge, had vanished without a trace, once as if the dead ship had swallowed up the whole. The scouts and their commander, Sung Yo-ho, had simply disappeared, joining thousands of crew members lost aboard the Fireborn. Units assembled in the shuttles, and the Lord Captain gave the final order of his grim expedition. Hold service of the fallen scouts. Led by Sister Argenta, the scouts built funeral pyres. Old metal barrels and small shipping containers served as a temple of braziers. In the wavering but warm light illuminating their faces, the scouts listened to the sister sang the prayers where they departed. Little by little, the listeners' terrified, weary glazes brightened as they heard the sister's words. Understanding dawned on the survivors. Death dodged the footsteps of everyone, but there's a destiny higher than death. They should always remember that. There's a reason to keep going. Time was up. Scouting party returned to the ship. One last look at the Fireborn. Give the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for which the born of fire should be paired. Yes. Blow it up. Okay. Scan. That was a lot of reading. Nothing. Rings on the planet's surface can be observed from orbit. Examine them. It has emerged that the planet had native species, giant insects similar to the Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes are so-called death spirals, which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. Strange phenomena that was originally suspect to be the sign of warp activity or nefarious xenostructure turned out to be a quirk of nature. Tragic one at that. Interesting. Hulk. Look for the source of the wreckage. No evidence of disaster could have produced such debris. Continue, I guess. I think we're going to hold off on the provisions.